next technique for requirement gathering and elicitation is benchmarking. Now, this is interesting, and I'm pretty sure nobody would say that they don't know the word benchmark or have never heard this terminology. Who would tell me what is benchmark? Not benchmarking, I mean benchmark in itself. What is benchmark? Yes, Ali, do you want to contribute?
Yeah, it's like comparing with already established, the top level of within a specific industry when you know what is the best, and you compare your project or process with that, then you're kind of so that is your benchmark against which you're comparing.
Yes, Haris.
I had the same opinion.
Anybody has a different opinion about benchmarking or something that you want to add on top of it?
Yes, madam. I'm Shahid this side. To me, I think it should not be only the best in the market. Might as well, you don't want to go for the best one. You are comparing with your comparable organization or processes. So then it comes up with any organization which is comparable to your and its performance is comparable to yours, or you want to reach to that performance. I think that would be the right wording.
Okay. Farhan, do you want to say anything?
Yeah, it's a threshold that you set. Like this is a thing that is either achievable or this is something that you want to achieve. There are things that are already done or somebody else have practiced them and you want to practice them up to the level they practiced, or you want to reach their level.
Yes. So Usman is saying that measuring an organization performance against that of other organization in the same sector. See, benchmarking can be at an organization level, benchmarking can be at an individual level, can be at a group level, can be with respect to one like benchmarking one team with respect to other, benchmarking one project with respect to other, one product with respect to other, within the organization, outside the organization. That's possible. Benchmarking can be an internal benchmarking, and benchmarking can be to someone or something outside the organization. So that is benchmarking. Benchmarking with respect to the like theoretically, benchmarking is setting the bar for yourself, setting the standard for yourself, or identifying the best practices for your work, for your team, for your product, which is the same thing as setting a bar or standard for yourself. That for our project or for our product, for our team, we are not going anything below this. It's going to be this level or higher than this, right? Benchmarking is very, very common in product management. Benchmarking is very common in projects as well. So at times, an organization is aiming to achieve the project management, for instance, as a benchmark to some other project that they have completed in the past, and they just want to achieve the same level of the same level of finesse and same level of effectiveness as the team has achieved in some past project, which has been a huge success, and that success was because of the good team and good project management practices. This is also benchmarking. As we refer some other team, some other projects, or some other person in the same team or in some other team in the organization that we try to achieve to that level of to the level that person is meeting or that team is meeting. This is benchmark. Benchmarking is not political at all. Benchmarking is like for a very good reason. Benchmarking is not at all stealing someone's copyright when we talk about doing it for products or projects. It's not about copyright violation at all. So this is a question which has been asked to me in one of the classes, that you know, if you identify a best practices and you want to get to that point in your product or maybe in your project, then this is copying someone. I mean, it's not copying someone. Benchmarking is not at all copying someone. Benchmarking is like the ideas for making yourself and your team better. And this is a measure of your performance. Like your performance is going to be measured with respect to that benchmark. You would have your own version, your own creativity, your own thing on top of that. It's just that that benchmark is going to give you a baseline idea. Benchmark is baseline. You are going to do your add-ons, your different other things on top of that. It's not as it is copying someone or as it is doing the same thing over there. Like just following the best practices, as simple as that. Right. So when someone, some organization follows PMI, they benchmark the PMI best practices and the best way of working. It's benchmarking. It doesn't mean that they are going to I mean, in this case, of course, even copying PMI is also okay. However, benchmarking is not becoming PMI. It's not that you are not going to compete that organization. It's very different.
I can give an example if you allow me to.
Yeah, sure. Please.
Like, for example, there is a 6 Sigma thing and some organization, let's suppose, are at 3 Sigma level, and you want to reach to that 3 Sigma level and reduce the waste in your organization. Doesn't mean you're copying their, IP. It's just the benchmark or the standard you want to achieve there by reducing the waste.
Exactly. That's the same thing, because Six Sigma is also another very popular best practices for quality management and for improving your processes. So following them is not becoming them.